Welcome, everybody, to the Scrumptious Unscripted Game of Thrones podcast, where we will gently weep for the next 40 minutes. Nah, I'm just kidding. As always, I am your host, Kat. With me is the good Sir Pappy.
I'm sad again. I was thinking we could just make this show the special, like the special event, where we just stare sadly into the camera for half an hour.
Yeah, no, I'm all for gently weeping and ruining. You can watch the progressive, melting of my face makeup. I'm down. Let's do it.
Yeah, but instead, we will soldier on and talk about the exciting conclusion to season 75 of Game of Thrones.
Season 150.
That's how many years I aged over the last 112 minutes.
Is that the accurate number?
112, 1 hour and 12 minutes.
Yeah, I was going to say, that seems steep.
It's high.
Yeah. So, here we are, season finale, and as soon as things started, we did all our predictions and everything last week, and all I could hear in my head was the chick from Hunger Games, well, it's a Carter Quell.
Well, yeah.
All I could hear, the whole episode.
That whole previously on Game of Thrones, everything from season 2. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was a little weird.
We had to go all the way back to Benjen missing, and then I'm like, why the fuck would they even mention?
Is that relevant?
I'm like, oh, are they deviating even more and going to have Benjen be alive, or are they going to make him an ice zombie? That'd be cool. Oh, no, distraction.
No.
Well, okay then. But before that, we have everyone else to deal with.
Well, let's deal with Stannis, because Brienne certainly did. About time.
Yeah, it was it was actually pretty fun to see that sad Stannis. Like, everyone left with the horses, and your wife killed herself. And even then, he's still like, we must soldier on.
Yeah, forward.
Oh, your Red Queen left too. Well, fuck. We're already moving forward. Might as well keep... Oh.
Uh-oh.
They got a lot of horses.
Yeah. Gee, looks like all those freaking mercenaries just went and joined Team Bolton, didn't it?
So Stannis will not be fighting on to be the main opposition.
So that just leaves our armory boy as the last standing Baratheon, doesn't it?
Yeah, and he's been out of the picture for most 2 seasons now.
As far as we know, he's still tied to a bed back in Stannis' house, just chilling, like, hey, you guys.
Well, no, he escaped, remember?
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But now things are definitely a little interesting, because, again, we're in a different type of entertainment. We've moved on from the novels. None of this has happened yet, so the question is how much is going to happen, which is probably on a lot of the readers' lips. There's been a whole lot of internet chat that the death of poor daughter Baratheon was demanded by George R.R. Martin as part of the, here's what I'm going to be doing in the books. You really should do this in the show. So I might get to experience her death again. Yay.
Yeah, lucky you. Nope. One and done here, folks. One and done. I am staying true to my side of just, the whole, book v show here. Like, I am strictly show, and I'm going to keep it that way.
It was just very interesting to see how Stannis spent seasons struggling to succeed and constantly climbed out of, positions that seemed insurmountable, and just to have literally everything fall apart in 2 episodes.
Yeah, no, that went downhill quickly. I'm happy it was Brienne.
It's funny, though, that Brienne managed to avenge the other Baratheon, Renly. At the expense of not seeing the candle.
I blame Podrick.
You should.
Yeah.
It is his fault.
Yep, it's all his fault. But that said, bye, Miranda.
Yeah.
Bye, Felicia. Bye, Miranda.
And yeah. So do we want to knock out Sam real quick, or talk about Winterfell? Finish that up.
Well, all you need to know about Sam is Jon went, sure, go be a maester.
Yeah,
I feel like that sums that up. And he took Gilly with him.
Again, I mentioned way earlier that I didn't like that Sam was still around, because in the novels they sent him to the Citadel. But this worked out because this time Sam went, "Hey, I should go be a maester." And in the books it was, "I don't wanna, la, 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 la," for fucking 500 pages.
Happy I missed it. Yep, I'm
Yeah.
always like, hi Sam, bye Gilly, bye baby.
Yeah, so maybe there'll be just no Sam next season. I'm okay with this. Again, I don't hate the actor. The actor does such a good job of portraying Sam. I hate Sam. But yeah,
Hate
on to
the
Winterfell.
character, not the actor. Yeah.
Finishing up Winterfell, the escape plan. The semi.
Dude, finally! How many episodes have I been like, come on, Theon. Come on, Theon. And apparently all it takes is threatening to arrow someone in the boob.
Well, I think
Back
really
on point.
what it was more than anything else. I think Theon is beaten down, but he doesn't want to see it happen to anybody else.
Yeah.
Like the physical torture and all of that. But I just liked the leap of faith. Well, we'll see them in another 15 months. See what happened.
Yeah, when they thaw out.
I just mean in real time. Like, how long between seasons? How long before we even know what the fuck happened? It's literally a cliffhanger.
Yeah, no, it is. As somebody who has jumped off roofs here in the north into deep snow, like you can do that. I mean, that is there's some relative safety involved.
We don't know how deep the snow is, but that was like 100-foot parapet.
It's feasible.
That's 10 stories.
Hey, I saw Frozen, dude. As long as the snow's
Oh yeah,
fine. Yeah.
So as soon as they land, a fucking magical talking snowman will lead them to safety.
I believe it at this point. Feel like we've gone so far off the ranch. Like, sure, why not?
Yeah, that's a good point. There was some definite weirdness going on in this episode.
Yeah.
So after that, I believe we're going to Bravos, right?
Let's see. Well, yeah, we gotta go say hi to Arya.
Oh yeah. Hi Arya. Stabbity stab. Murder.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Murder.
Oh. This wasn't some just revenge killing. This was a well plotted out sociopathic murder.
Yeah, there was some straight up murder stabbing. Not that I feel too upset. I mean, it happened to a clearly wonderful dude.
Yeah, but how deranged is Arya going to be by the time she's an adult?
Oh my gosh, she's gonna be my brand of crazy.
She's
right
going
there.
Bolton right now. She's kind of going a little Bolton. Like, it's not enough to get revenge. I must make them suffer. Ah.
Yeah, why not? I mean,
But
like I said.
Now we know the phases work. And so I kind of pseudo-spoiled it, I guess, about her going blind. I mean, completely
Oops.
different, loop into everything. But yeah, she's blind now anyway.
Yep.
Took a different tack.
Got there, came full circle on that one.
Yeah, the only thing that I'm really curious about, and this is in both instances, is how the hell do you wrap up Arya becoming a murderer, a faceless murderer, and Sam becoming a maester, and all of these things that take years? How do you wrap that up in a show that's supposed to be chronological?
Well, I mean, they have done some kind of time jumps in like the between seasons. So
It's only months, like not years, and that's where we're all afraid Mr. Martin will pass away before he finishes them because he's taking on a lot more than it feels like you can chew without doing a 5 years later cutscene. But there's, at least in the show, there ain't no time for 5 years. Ain't nobody got time for that.
No, nobody does. So, I mean, do they accelerate Arya's stuff and say, as far as her and Bravos is concerned, they just kind of jump?
We're gonna have to talk about this in the.
This is for another time.
She got her revenge.
Yeah, so she stabbed the crap out of Sir Baron.
Sir Rapey McBeats children.
Yeah, like I said, couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. I was so upset at that particular point. So then that takes us over, well, I guess south. I'm really bad on the geography.
Dorne?
But to Dorne, yeah, to Dorne.
That's the farthest south.
Okay.
I'm not sure what that was, but I said furthest south, but it came out like further south.
For sure.
It's the furthest south. We can't go any further south.
So anyway, so we go down there and Gout
Kiss-
guy is sending him off. Yeah. As soon as I saw, I was just like, mm,
It's
mm.
the big question is, did they turn the boat around and immediately make accusations? Did she know what she was doing and know that she's going to be killed for it?
Right? Well, I feel like the boat's still in the harbor. You turn around.
Yeah, that's because it was such a sweet scene. It's like,
I
oh, nice things
know.
can happen to Jamie. So when's the other shoe dropping? Oh, right there.
Right there. Yeah.
They now only have one child, and he is.
Useless.
It's like your oldest son was just a complete nutso, like not right in the head, and your
Yeah.
youngest son is a pushover. But your daughter, she was good to rule. She was ready. She had the potential to be a wonderful person. So let's fucking murder her off. Yeah, that's
Yeah. Yeah, because, we don't have enough problems.
yeah. It's basically getting to the point where where the country will want the Lannisters gone because of the pure incompetency of the last couple of years.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a very sweet and bittersweet portion of the show. I think the whole Dorne and seeing the sand snakes and all of that.
I still ship Ron and Crazy Bitch.
That was really funny. It was just the worst fucking line I've ever heard, but it was pretty funny.
Oh my
Ow!
god.
Like, just bite his earlobe off. It's
Yeah.
the sexiest thing I've ever seen.
That's hot. Yeah. Um, Gosh, now everybody's going to be doing that tomorrow, are they?
Yeah, I'm scared.
So that takes us to another Lannister. We jump over to, we lost our dragon mama. What do we do? And that's pretty much where they jumped in on that. Everybody's sitting around like, what do we do?
But,
Uh,
who's on first?
you guys?
What's going on?
What do we do?
I
Yeah.
did like that they were all intelligent enough to kind of work out who fit best where, despite
Yeah.
protests. By the end, everyone's like, "Yeah, all right, this all makes sense. Cool." Yeah.
I liked Tyrion's a bit nostril. That was fun. But I'm
Now,
happy to see the spider come back. About time.
I figured you were probably squealing with joy
Oh,
at that point.
I was full squee mode, like yay! Yep,
It
no,
was,
I went full squee on that one because really he needs him.
yeah,
Like,
and with the lack of characters, again, with the lack of a number of characters in the books compared to the show, we needed one more guy there. We needed someone else to
yeah,
balance it, and good choice. Reunite the team, and just
yeah.
their relaxed, casual sarcasm fits so well.
No. I would watch a full like hour and a half episode of just them, just banter, just them. It's
It,
like, well, what are we gonna do today? I don't know.
would I find a man who could handle that sort of network?
Yeah,
And I liked how they even admitted it. It's good to have you back.
yeah, I missed you, and I'm like, me too.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see more of Varys. And the question is, will he be more public, or will he just be like some kind of shadow in the corner, or will Tyrion actually go, "Hey, this is Varys. He knows what he's doing. Listen to him. He's a little crazy in the head, but he'll at least fit in because he's a eunuch."
Right. Oh, you can only have so many balls in the council.
That was a really funny. You're the bravest man with no testicles, or what?
Yeah, you're the bravest man with no balls I've ever met. Yeah, yeah, there were a lot of good like zingy one-liners in this episode. And
There was
then
that part, and then we
yeah,
shoot out to the dragon mama herself, and again, this is where I get a little disappointed because this was very much like the books, but in the book she's like, "Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. This is the only thing I can do. Drogon's not gonna take me home, so I'm gonna basically signal to the horse riders and then fucking make demands." And this one, she's all like, "Oh, I better hide my jewelry and stand here and look scared." It's like, no, you're fucking dragon queen.
welcome, welcome to my perpetual back and forth with her, where it's like, oh, I love you sometimes. You're so badass. Ah, god damn it.
But again, this was
And no,
just a decision on the showrunner's point. They could have changed 10 fucking words that whole scene and completely flipped it around.
I got the impression she was dropping her jewelry in the like, well, people will be looking for me. I better leave, like some Hansel and Gretel shit,
I
better
hope
leave
so.
some
I just
breadcrumbs.
the looks they put on her face made her look
Well, she
scared
was all
more
like,
than.
she got whisked off by a wounded dragon with all wind whipped in her hair. I mean, how pristine did you expect her to look?
No, I meant the face. The difference between I meant to do this versus what she was doing, I see a little slight difference there.
Well, when you're getting encircled by all the horses that ever horsed, frankly. Um,
Is but to drop
you know,
in the bucket of horses.
you have the right to be a little intimidated by that.
Eh,
Oh my goodness! Knock
that's how
it
I feel
off.
about your intimidation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after that, I believe we finally get to Cersei.
Yep, I'm just checking my notes here.
This was the most linear
Yeah,
episode of Game of Thrones
I
ever.
know. Like we did not jump back on too much. The only person we jumped back on
Candace.
was Stannis. Yeah, because we just cut away to Sam for like 5 seconds and then cut back. Anyway, yeah, confess, atone, shame, shame, shame.
Yeah, that was.
That was gut wrenching,
You know
just
when you
in the
have that.
sense.
You know when you have that moment of Schadenfreude where you're like, yes, it's finally happening, but then maybe it's a little bit more than you had anticipated. God, oh, okay, you can stop now.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
you,
we're good.
you, all right, yeah, oh, okay, all right. Well, even though it was really funny to see her beaten and broken, and she gets to the end of her journey and she still has a chance to put on that little fuck yeah smile when she sees the new mountain.
The
Yeah,
zombie mountain.
yeah. It
Ooh.
was really telling that her son wasn't there to greet her.
Well, that would have been a little awkward.
You still could have been like right nearby, or
Yeah,
it
but
could have.
he's all mad at her because she stole his poontang. So,
Hey, your mom being forced to walk across the entire city buck naked while people throw shit at her. I'm still mad at her.
I mean, throw literal shit. Like
But
I gagged so many times during that scene.
what was the little stuff? Were they throwing rice pellets or urine at her? Like I couldn't tell.
Dude, there was like bucket of friggin' like tobacco spit.
And then yeah, the
Like,
guy who smeared his shit, and then the loogie. Those were the two parts where I was just like, ugh.
yeah, I don't even want to talk about it because I'm gonna make some faces right now that nobody needs to see.
That was the comeuppance that I was waiting for, but again, the show took that from me by making it just way too long, way too brutal. Effective. It did exactly what they wanted it to do. But for my personal revenge mentality, I was like, just kind of want her, like roughed up a little bit. You guys would have to like chop off all her limbs. That's, that was the kind of thoughts I was, like, I said across her nose, not up it.
I was fine with like, let's just like flog her in front of the church or something.
But there was
That
all.
sounds so weird.
And that's why the church in the real world refused filming, and I guess I had to go to an alternate location for that because it's a lot of nudity.
Yeah,
I was
and it's a lot of language.
it was yeah, just a lot of everything that most churches stand against.
Yeah.
Public shaming.
Oh man, that bell ringer was all about it, wasn't she? Though there was one line, and I will have to go back and rewatch it if I can stand to do it. But like somebody needs to find out because I swear she rang the bell, and of course the whole time she was all like shame, shame, shame. There was one clip in there where she said pity.
I doubt it.
There was. It
Might have
was
been
in
someone else going,
there.
no pity. You might have just.
Maybe I don't know. Like the word
No, it was
pity came out.
and just phenomenal acting. By I always mispronounce her last name.
Lena Headey,
Lena Headey. Okay, by
I
Miss Headey.
believe.
Phenomenal acting, because here you are, you're forced to stand completely fucking naked, and she looked regal still. She looked regal and confident, a little contrite, and then just through facial expressions and body language, she went from this royal grandeur to scared to shocked to actual like desperation and fear, and then finally she felt shame, and that was just you know Great acting, because they literally didn't give her anything but herself.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah. You got this to work with, honey.
So
And she
props
made
to
it work.
the actress.
Until, she got inside and then she was back to like, nope, I'm good.
Yeah. I just wish she's like, when it's like, oh, I must see to your feet. It's like, I must see to your feet. Let's go right to the bath to do that. Like,
Yeah.
like three
Somebody
baths. One to dip in first, one to scrub in, and then you can soak in the third, and then I'll tend to your feet there.
somebody needs a pressure washer. Get me a medieval pressure washer. Now hose her down.
But it was effective, and it was the ending, but
Oh.
now we gotta wait for Marjorie next season. We have no idea what happened to her. Is she still in the
Yeah.
cell? Was she let free? Did the trial even happen already? Maybe that's why we
I
didn't see her.
had kind of totally forgot about Zombie Mountain, and again, my perception of time in real life and in the show is totally like out of whack. So I was half expecting like somebody to be holding a baby, walking down the stairs, and like a new addition to the. So yeah, and then it was like, oh yeah, Zombie Mountain. I forgot about you with your on the table, because that's the last time we saw him covered in a sheet, and he just kind of twitched a
Yeah,
little bit.
but he's gonna be a scary enemy for somebody. Can't
Yeah,
poison him.
somebody's gonna have to deal with that.
Yeah, and we're running out of somebody's.
We are quickly
Speaking
running out
of,
of somebody's. I don't
speaking of
wanna.
Jon
I
Snow,
don't
so that was a
wanna.
lot. That was a lot more final than in the book. In the book, it was kind of like stab, stab, stab. All right, end. And you didn't really know that he died. In this one, they made it pretty evident with the whole not blinking for 15 fucking seconds
And the like river
in
of
the river
blood
blood.
floweth.
So now let the fan theories begin. Does Melisandre step in? Does he become an ice zombie? Does he actually just fucking blink and then, get better? Do the fucking Northerners help him? Like, there's a lot of options for not dead Jon Snow, but it doesn't look good because that was a lot of dead Jon Snow.
I want to talk about it.
It, at least that answered why in the beginning it was, oh, my uncle. My uncle's back. Oh, wait, a cross. What traitor? The whole Ollie thing, though, that was pretty well done. Whether you liked it or not, that was, like, it was that et tu, Brute moment, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah, it was.
It's like, I knew these other assholes were willing to do it, but you, Ollie? You motherfucker.
Dude, Ollie's been willing to do that like for at least 5 episodes now.
Yeah, but
But
still.
everybody's a fucking idiot. Like, oh, it's okay, Ollie. John will be home soon. Like, fuck up. Oh, look,
Yeah.
Ollie, I'm back. Why do you look so pissed? Oh, you'll get over it. Do you have to fart or something? Yeah, no, that's I. Uh, I actually that was more than I expected. I actually straight up expected Ollie to just like stab him in his sleep or something. Um,
Nope, this was all of the Night's Watch deciding that Jon Snow did not deserve. He knew nothing. It's funny, but it's a show pointing out the short-sightedness. Well, we've hated them for thousands of years, but Jon and just what 5 Night's Watchmen that were with him and survived. Like, no, we need these motherfuckers on this side of the wall. You don't want them on that side. You want them fighting on this side and not dead on the other. But well, we've hated them for thousands of years. Well, we ain't got to.
yeah,
Because
like
if you get into the history, the last time the White Walkers attacked thousands of years ago, the
yeah.
Night's Watch was manning like 17 fucking castles. They had thousands of people. Not
Yeah, and they've got what? One that's actually functional
one
at
raid
this
castle
point.
and less than 100 Night's Watchmen.
Yeah. No, they're super boned. I'm not going to get into fan theories. I will save that for our next episode because we will have one more episode this
The wrap up and prediction.
yep, our wrap up and our predictions or just our wrap ups and ramblings. More
Pretty much
likely
the same thing.
scenario. Yeah, it is. It is, unfortunately. But yeah, see how I cut you right off there on Jon Snow. I ain't talking about it. Ain't talking about it. Got nothing to say. Got nothing positive to say, and there's not enough censor
Dead.
buttons to edit out
Dead.
of this. What?
He's dead.
No, he's not.
He's dead. Well,
Well, he might be right now.
he's mostly dead.
Yeah, he's sort of dead. He's kind of dead. I think this is the appeasement for all the people. See, look, you're making me give out predictions right now. Look what you're doing.
Let's wrap this one up and say goodnight to everybody. And Let them all get over their shock, fear, terror, horror, sadness, excitement for the twisted people.
Yeah, I had to throw on some extra black eyeshadow because I'm in mourning.
Yeah, I wore this all day.
Yep, I'm in mourning. I'm gonna snuggle up with little Jon Snow over here.
Yeah.
Gently weep for hours.
And I'll be asleep in 15 minutes if I do it right. So good night, everybody. Thanks for listening, as always.
Yep, thanks everybody for tuning in. You can find this in every episode we do at scrumptiousunscripted.com. And like I said, we will be back for one more go round at Game of Thrones this year, and then that, sadly, will be a wrap on our fun-filled weekly thing here, Mr.
Yeah,
Pappy.
we'll find something else to talk about, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. So, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you all next week.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.